Hey guys, it's Susan. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. So far, so good over here. I want to show you something that I picked up at Michael's today. It is called Dyed Imperial Jasper. It's a semi-precious bead, and there's beautiful colors of turquoise, white, brown cocoa, yellow in it, and it looks so pretty for a pendant necklace. So I picked it up and I'm gonna make a necklace out of it. I also picked this up. It's a silver cable chain, 4mm, so the links are a little bit bigger, but I thought that it would go really well with the jasper colors. So I have 4mm beads hanging off of the cable chain, and they're wire wrapped. I'm using head pins, and I've got some real turquoise 4mm beads. So I thought that's gonna look really nice. I cut my cable chain 28 inches because I wanna just pop it over my head. I didn't want to fiddle with a clasp. I like these two at the end right here. So I'm gonna cut this off. And see what these look like. Oh, I think it's gonna look so pretty. I think I'm partial to this one, so I'm gonna go with this one. So before I get started wire wrapping, I wanted to show you this cable chain. This cable chain actually comes apart at the links. Let me show you. So if you just take your chain nose pliers and your flat pliers and give it a twist, it opens up. And that's what I did when I took apart my chain. I opened it up and then I put it back together at the 28-inch mark. So there's no clasp and there's no jump ring. So let me go ahead and put this away. What I started here was wire wrapping, and the spacing is about 5 centimeters. So I wanted a good amount of space in between each one. So I'm doing 5 centimeters. And then I'm going to show you how to wire wrap it. I'm going to use my head pin, go right through the bead. Then I'm going to use my chain nose pliers, and I'm going to bend it backwards. So I have a 90-degree angle. And then I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers, pinch it down at the angle, come up, over, down, rotate my pliers, and bring the wire to the back. Now I have my little loop there. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to measure out my 5 centimeters from the last one that I put on my chain. So it's going to be right there. And then I'm going to take that link, put it through until it catches in my loop, like that. Then I'm going to use my chain nose pliers, pinch down the loop, and I can use my fingers to wire wrap around because this head pin is a 24 gauge head pin. It's very soft. And then I'm going to cut it off, cut off the excess. And then I'm going to pinch down the burr. So I have about 5 dangles on one side of my chain, and then another 5 millimeters would be right here, and that's where I'm going to put my stone. Okay, let me move this aside, and let's see how this is going to wire wrap. So this is a 22 gauge wire. I'm going to cut about 4 inches. And I'm going to go through the side. I'm going to come up about a third of the way from the left, bring the right up until I have my triangle crossed at the top. Then I'm going to hang on to the triangle with my pliers, and I'm going to twist my stone. I'm going to bring the smaller piece down, the longer piece down, and then I'm going to cut off the small piece. Then I'm going to start my wire wrap, coming up, over, down, rotate, bringing my wire to the back, and then I'm going to straighten out so my loop is on top of my stone. I'm going to measure out my 5 centimeters, which is right here. I'm going to put my wire through the link, make sure that it's attached, that the loops are attached. Pinching down my loop, I'm going to use my flat pliers and come around and wire wrap. I'm going to cut off the excess and pinch it down. Okay, now that I have my pendant on, I can go ahead and finish the rest of my left side of my necklace. And there you have it. So pretty and so easy to make. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. See you again next time.